Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our YouTube channel, and thank you so much for joining the channel today. So, guys, today I am here to talk about another opportunity. So, if you have been applied, let me put it this way: if you have not applied for a university before now in Europe, you think that Canada and USA is not going to favor you, or Australia, and you have some money on you and you want to improve your life, please take this university I'm going to give you right now, and make sure you do the application before the 2nd of May. That is the 2nd of next month. I am saying so because the 2nd of next month is the last day to apply for it. Welcome, guys. I am going to be talking about an affordable school in Europe which is still open and have a lot of degree programs, a lot of master's programs, and 20 PhD programs. So bachelor's and master's programs constitute 54 programs in general and 20 programs for PhD. Now, the reason I'm talking about this school is because it's quite affordable, and many people have been telling me they do not have enough money to migrate to this country. But the good news about it is that when you get admission, okay, please listen to me till the end of this video. My name is Milton. Thank you so much for joining. Please subscribe to this channel, like this video, and also share the video so that it can help somebody, guys. All right, we have a lot of people that have moved abroad from this YouTube channel, and I will keep doing my part. So please subscribe and share. By sharing and liking, you are equally giving me water to drink. Thank you so much. If you intend to move to this university or to this country, please note that one advantage is when you gain admissions to this school, you are going to be asked to pay less than 250 euros. That is the first advantage. Then you can now apply for your student visa. The second advantage is that the tuition fee in this particular university per year for most programs will not cost you above 2,800 euros. Now, if you take a look at the whole of Europe, you will realize that many schools or many programs charge more than that amount, okay? But if you are going to be paying less, some programs even charge less. So that is something you should put into consideration. Now, this school is one of the best schools in Europe, and I am going to be talking about no other school than the University of Padova. In Italy, it has its own name. Some people call it Padua, but I call it Padova. Now, this school is located in Italy, and I'm going to be telling you some important things you need to know before we go into the details of the video. First thing first, note that this school is the first ranked school in its region. If you have watched my videos about regional scholarships, you would understand exactly what I'm talking about. If you haven't watched, check the YouTube channel and watch those videos. Now, in the entire Italy, this school is either ranked 3rd or 4th, okay? After the University of Bologna, after the University of Sapienza, it's either the University of Padua or Politecnico di Milan. So they are fighting for the same position, okay? Now, this school, you can apply using a 2 GPA. What I mean, if your GPA is 2 on 4, 2 on 4, 2.1, 2.3, in fact, 3rd class, pass degree, apply, okay? Because you can just be moving to Italy as after you watch this video. Now, also understand that if you have HND, I will advise you to risk it and apply. And the bachelor's programs, master's and PhD programs are in English language. That is something you should know. But remember, if you are going for bachelor's, you might be asked to present an English exam. They call it TOEFL exam, TOLC exam. Okay, you have to register and write that exam, but most of the time it's not difficult for those going for bachelor's. Now, let's take a look at some of the programs available at BSc level and MSc level. Then I will come back to give you some requirements you need to apply or some things you need to know. Remember, there is a scholarship in this university. They call it, in fact, there are various scholarships, and one of them is the Excellence Scholarship. They call it the Padua Excellence Scholarship. You equally have the Departmental Scholarship. You have the fee waivers, okay? I know someone who got admissions in this school last year, and he was given a fee waiver. The guy is now in Italy. And also there is something called the Regional Scholarship. Do not forget that this is a top university, and this school is found within the top 250 in the world QoS ranking, okay? Because like I said, it is the third in Italy, third or fourth. It's battling with the other university. But within the world, if your university is found within the top 250, just say hallelujah. Now, if you want to study bachelor's programs in this school, note that you are going to see something called animal care, information engineering, psychological science, biology of human and environmental health. Then you also have health and climate dynamics. These are the programs for bachelor's degree students. Now, if you want to go for masters, these are the programs you need to look at. You are going to find all of them on the website. Most of them are open, and this is the last call for application. If you do not apply by the 2nd of May, then that is all. You cannot study in Italy come September. In fact, most schools are closed already. So you find animal forest sciences for masters. You also have food and health sciences. You also have sustainable agriculture, and you also have water and geological risk engineering. There is also management for sustainable farms. There is also applied economics. There is also computer engineering. There is European and global studies. There is human rights and multi-level governance. There is also Europe-based engineering. There is cybersecurity and environmental engineering, and so many other programs which I didn't even mention here. So please, you should check the school website and make sure you do the right thing. Now, I want to draw your attention to something. You are going to submit a motivation letter, and pay attention to the motivation letter. When you reach the website, they are going to tell you that they need maximum 1-page motivation letter, and there will be guidelines for you. There are 3 things: why you are choosing this school, what the program is going to do to you after you finish this program in Italy, and what the program is going to help you achieve. Okay, so please make sure you put in strong points down there. Make sure you contact the school website first before you start writing the motivation letter, so as to gather a lot of information. I hope this helps you. If you are applying for maximum of 2 programs, remember you're going to pay 1 application fee and 2 different motivation letters for those 2 programs. Now, we have talked about the programs, right? Let's take a look at the requirements. But before I talk about the requirements, remember the cost of living in Italy is somehow not the same in every region. Now, if you are looking at places like Rome and Milan, it's quite expensive there, but when you move towards Padova, it is somehow affordable. So with 700 euros, even 500, 600, you can live in Italy as a single person. Okay, remember, some schools in Italy will put on their website that if you want to move with family, contact the school for them to give you more information. But as I know, Italy does not give visas to those who want to move at the same time with their families. So what you do is you will go in first, study the program. When you graduate, you get a job, then you can now invite your family, because there are separate requirements to that. You have to apply for something, I think Nola Costa, something like that, from the government. Okay, so put this into consideration. Also remember, you have 1 year postgraduate work permit to look for a job in Italy. It's the same thing like the Netherlands and so many other countries. Okay, then when it comes to jobs, you need a residence permit as an international student. There are a lot of people crying that they do not have jobs in Italy. Most of the time, these are people crossing through the other illegal ways, okay, through the sea or whatever. That's why I don't encourage such movement, because when you go through those ways, it will not be easy for you to get to asylum, and at the end of the day, you may not have papers to work. So going as a student is the fastest way. In fact, not just Italy. I have said this many times on my YouTube channel that if you are moving abroad, try to go using the student pathway, like use the student offers or pathways to move, because already with your student permit, you can work 20, like in Italy, you can work 20 hours a week in tutoring, maybe companies or whatever, but you can work. Though you may need some level of Italian, but at the end of the day, if you read well, because you have to be studying, and the good news is that Italian is almost free in Italy, not like the Dutch in the Netherlands where you have to pay for it, right? So this is what you need to know. Now let's take a look at the requirements you need. Of course, if you are going for bachelor's, you need just a high school certificate, WAEC, O levels, A levels, WASI, and every other country, if you come from any other part of the world, you just need your high school certificate. That's easy. Then if you are going for masters, you need your transcripts of record, your bachelor's degree. If you don't have the degree yet, attestation of completion of studies is also welcome, right? English proficiency, do not forget, on the website when you are filling the application, they are first of all going to tell you to create an account. When you create that account, you are going to put in your family details, your names, your surname, your educational details, all right, what you achieved before, the name of the schools and all those things. Then they will ask you your English proficiency and all those things. In fact, after putting all of those things, you will answer some questions. Then you upload the documents. Some documents like the transcript and the degree, you have to upload them. Then you will reach a section of the English proficiency. If you haven't written the exam and you intend to apply for Padova, they can accept. You can submit the application when you haven't gotten the exam yet. But don't tell me that English proficiency from your school, except that they can accept it. Get the document and submit it first. Then if they don't accept it, they will give you a time limit where you are going to supply the exam for them to then indicate in their system. But definitely, if you have your IELTS, that's a sure way for you. I think they accept 5.5 and 6 total band score. Okay, so it's okay to go. The motivation letter, I mentioned that before, you need it. There is no reference letters you need. There is an application fee you need to pay of 30 euros. So put this into consideration. And of course, if you have work experience, make sure you add it there. Most schools in Italy will tell you that there is an age limit, like the University of Messina. If you are not, I think 24, 26 maximum, if you are above that, you cannot apply for master's degree again. So you see, many schools are bringing a lot of laws, and Messina last year was not that way. So before you know, if you do not go in faster, it will be very difficult to go in. Trust me, like I said, if you have money for your tuition for 1 year, you have accommodation money for at least 3 to 4 months, then I will advise you to move to Italy without looking back. If you think that it's going to be better, of course, Europe would definitely be better if you do not have anything you are doing in your home country, okay? Because there is no need wasting time, whereas you are not improving in life. Try to step up the game. And we are here to encourage each other. That's why I'm taking my time to bring out all this information. So I believe this is clear enough, and I hope you succeed in whatsoever thing you are doing. Till we meet again. Remember, if you do not pay the application fee, you cannot submit the application and it will not be checked. I hope you enjoy this. Till we meet again in another one.